especially, your parents' videos weren't around. So a lot of them are in photographs. So to have videos now, I think is a great idea. I love it. So going back to, you reminded me of just some conversations I've had with my clients over even the last 2 or 3 weeks, where I get some clients talking about, well, I'm thinking about an ESOP with my employees, or I've got all this money that was finally approved from the PPP loan. What do I do with that money? So I assume all those types of conversations is, rather than just bouncing them around other entrepreneurs who maybe don't have that experience, I'm assuming this is something that you and your team would be able to pull on your resources and give them a fully educated and balanced view on how that should be handled.
Exactly right. Whether it's PPP loans or ESOPs, those types of things we've dealt with a lot. And it's really figuring out, again, what you're trying to accomplish, but then having a firm that understands everything about you and understands what the attorney is doing in the corporate perspective, what the attorney is doing in the estate transfer perspective, what the CPA is doing, if you have a tax attorney, what your banker is doing, what your insurance agent's doing, and make sure that all those things are being coordinated, but also making sure that a firm understands you so well that without even knowing all the planning techniques and things that you can do, they can bring ideas to you and they can vet them throughout the team to make sure they get implemented in the very best way possible.
No, I agree 100%.
The other thing that I'd say too is really what you're looking for to build and run one of these teams is something we call a linchpin partner. And a linchpin partner is really typically a firm in wealth planning that has 3 distinct qualities. So first, a specialization in working with entrepreneurs, because most people in wealth planning will work with anybody who has money, but entrepreneurs have a very distinct set of opportunities and challenges, different from all other types of businesses and people. And then second, experience, because you don't want to have people figuring out how to build and run these virtual family offices for the first time on your dime. And then finally, and maybe most importantly, a fiduciary standard of care, which means you have a firm that represents you and puts your interests ahead of their own. But this is where that term gets tricky. Most financial advisors in America are dual registered. What that means is sometimes they're wearing a hat representing you as a fiduciary, and then sometimes they change that hat to represent a broker dealer, brokerage firm, bank, or insurance company. And they're not often super clear on when they're changing hats. The other problem with fiduciary is if you're a fiduciary like we are, you can disclose away a bunch of conflicts of interest through a big document most people never read. So, I mean, one thing we've done to stick our flag in the ground is we don't sell products, although we represent the entrepreneurs if they need any products to make sure that they're not paying too much in commissions or getting in a bad product. But we don't sell products. We don't take referral fees. We don't take kickbacks or revenue sharing. We only get paid directly from the entrepreneur. And we also don't have investment requirements. A lot of firms, you have to invest $1 million or $5 million with them under their program to get any advice. And we feel that then skews the advice toward them trying to gather assets than serving you and getting you the best outcome when it comes to what you're trying to achieve for you and your family.